And now, ladies and gentlemen, for BKB 43 on our prelim card, we have arrived at the super middleweight division, scheduled for 5 3-minute rounds. Our referee in charge when the bell rings, Ian John Lewis, and this matchup is brought to you by Vortex. Let's meet the fighters. First, fighting out of the blue corner, wearing the black trunks with red trim. He stands 5 feet, 7 inches tall. He weighed in at 167 1/2 pounds. He is a veteran of 1 professional bare knuckle bout, and he fights out of Bistrița, Romania, introducing Bogdan Suru. And now his opponent, fighting out of the red corner, wearing the tartan trunks with gold trim. He stands 6 feet tall. He weighed in at 165 1/2 pounds. Tonight, he enters the mighty Trigon with a perfect, undefeated bare knuckle record of 2 victories, opposite no defeats. And he fights out of Kelty in the Kingdom of Fife, all the way up in Bonnie, Scotland. Ladies and gentlemen, he is the Tartan Titan, David Winiarski.
When we spoke to Suru yesterday, he mentioned that he wanted to keep the fight in the pocket. I think that's counterintuitive, taking into account the fact that David Winiarski comes with a long-standing experience in boxing, is the taller fighter, long reach. So to stay in the pocket, you're gonna have to eat a couple of punches, Paul.
Yeah, well, but he is from MMA, so he's probably likely gonna understand the tie clinch as well, even on the inside. Let's see what Suru has for him.
I wanna look at that stance, because that stance was a problem. Coming from kickboxing, they usually carry the weight in the back leg, and that makes you a little slower. It's Winiarski swinging for the fences. Suru he said he was going to be a lot more careful and calculated. Hasn't thrown anything yet.
Winiarski a little bit tight, but he's got an aggressive posture, looking to get set up. Suru, on the other hand, trying to be alert here and a bit more defensive.
Well, we knew Winiarski was going to use that reach.
Yeah, you got to be proactive if you're Suru. I get you want to, take advantage of Winiarski maybe being a little bit tight and wearing himself out, but you got to be a little bit proactive. Otherwise, Winiarski's going to have nothing to worry about coming forward aggressively. And right now, that's what he's doing. He's coming forward aggressively with nothing really to worry about. Suru's not leading. He's not
throwing anything.
Yeah, he's very defensive, and he's throwing only when he has to instead of trying to set up himself.
But again, look at the stance, carrying the weight in the back leg. That doesn't really help him to establish his position to be able to throw accordingly.
Well, he can spring from the back leg to the front leg with a right hand, but the problem is he's looking to get out while throwing a punch. So
you can't do that.
Yeah, you got to throw the punch and then get out.
Yeah, you can't do both.
We call those "don't hurt me" punches because you're trying to get out at the same time. You're just showing the punch and hoping that it leads to a way out.
And it's Winiarski that's closing the gap, really getting into the pocket, and Suru just works for the clinch.
Let's see, maybe Suru wants to, sort of wait till Winiarski slows down a little bit, because Winiarski came out really aggressively.
Yes.
And he's a bit tight, so that can tire you out. But Suru doing nothing to help his own cause right now.
Oh, that must have hurt. Winiarski just connected in the back of the head of Suru, and that hurts your hand. I don't care how effective you are that punch.
Good uppercut there by Winiarski as Suru tried to rush in. Now Winiarski turning to the southpaw stance, well, only for a second.
But you know what? That shows me more discomfort rather than being aggressive.
Yeah, he's trying to find the opening. Suru not really being cooperative, so Winiarski not able to land a lot clean. Probably doing enough to win the round here, but
Winiarski's just winning by volume. Yeah, well, again, this comes with bad habits from MMA. Those are very, very hard to overcome.
Yeah. Suru, again, not really being proactive. A lot of waiting on the part of Suru. Winiarski trying to set up, but again, if he's going to set up Suru, a good shot there.
He slipped. There was no punch.
I'm not sure.
There was no punch.
Looks like
there was no punch.
I'm not sure, man. I think there might have been a right hand by Winiarski. We may get something in the truck afterwards. I didn't
see a punch. I saw him slip. And again, his footwork is so awkward. Suru needs to establish, sit into his punches, but coming from the MMA background with kickboxing being his sport, that makes his footwork a little different. And obviously Winiarski coming in with a lot of comfort, very confident.
He's trying to measure.
Yes.
Trying to calm himself down and try to get a measurement of Suru. See, Suru again only throws when he has to survive. See, he's only throwing survival punches. He's not trying to set up Winiarski at all. Winiarski's the only one fighting.
Oh, not that.
That was a slip. That was a slip. He threw a dome punch and fell. But again, that comes back to his balance issues. I don't know if Suru wants to fight.
You know, he's going to take this knee.
He's not showing any aggression at all. Again, he's not showing any assertiveness. No intention to
I like that word.
try to win the fight.
No, he's just.
Everything is
I'm going to go back to what you said. He's literally
Trying to survive.
and throwing for the fences. He's not even calculating. He said he had to be more calculated.
But he's not.
What? He's giving his back to his opponent. Second knockdown. His corner is yelling at him. There's a sense of urgency in that corner. Yet I don't think he has it in his heart to even be in this fight. I'm going to go back to what you said. No, he's done. He's done. He's done. Now he's claiming there's pain in his shoulder. His corner is talking to him. They stopped the fight. He wasn't doing anything.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Ian John Lewis calls a stop to this contest at 1 minute, 26 seconds of round number 2, declaring your winner by TKO and still undefeated, the Tartan Titan, David Winiarski.
The sport of gentlemen, there was a hug, fraternal respect, and the medal recognizing him as the winner. Definitely one of the big guys here at this division, super middleweight. And now we go to Gareth to get some words from the Tartan Titan.
Mr. Winiarski, you really are a Tartan terror. You beat him into surrender there, didn't you?
Told you that, I told you. I don't want to leave this in the decision of the judges. I'm here for knockouts, I'm not here for decisions. I'm here to entertain, I'm here to cruise through. I'm here to show people what I'm all about.
You're still undefeated. We're going to come to that in a minute. I think you're 3-0 now and you're on a good run, but let's just have a little look at some of the action that you notably created tonight. Speed, power, accuracy. Talk us through this. That was the first knockdown. He wasn't sure how to respond after that.
At the end of the day, I know he just had that great hook over top, so I thought...
He caught you with it?
Yeah, I'm no superhuman, no yet. But I thought, okay, keep him at bay, keep him at distance. I have got sharp hands. I've been working on maybe tidying them up a little bit, because sometimes I do come a little bit wide. But I thought, okay, Matt, pierce that right through, finish the guy, and get out.
I like the way you patiently finished it, because the pace you set at the beginning was terrific, and you got him out of there, really, and then you took your time to finish him.
I knew he didn't have a gas tank in him. I seen him at the weigh-in. He looked soft. I knew he didn't have a gas tank. I train like a madman. I'm fit. So I thought, I'm going to put that on him and let's see how fucking big he can dig.
You want to take BKB to Scotland? Yeah, it'll be brilliant, wouldn't it?
Yeah. How'd you hear about that? Would you like that? Up in Scotland. Exactly. Let's get one up in Scotland. Let's take over. Get one up there.
And there's a legend in BKB that you'd like to call out tonight, a Mr. Connelly.
I think I'm in the contention for a title. If not a title, someone that's fought for a title. So Canelli, I mean, maybe go down, maybe fight Leon. I don't know, I'll fight anybody. Just give me a contender or give me the title. One or the other.
Great performance tonight, Mr. Winiarski.